Listings are a rhythm. It's all a rhythm. Everything is boom, 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 boom. It's a cadence. It's a flow. It's a just, you're going down this. And when it's done correctly, there's no pauses. There's no questions. It is just take my hand. We're going to go on this amazing journey and I'm going to get you to Smile Town. And that's why on this one pager, I love this. And you're going to start practicing this hopefully in any of your life, right? But we always start whenever we usually meet somebody that we are trying to sell an idea to. And that's what we're doing on our listen page. We're trying to sell a strategy, an idea, a concept, a program, a presentation. We usually start with some level of resistance, right? So in this example, 100% of resistance. What we're trying to do is over time, remove that resistance so they go from frowny face to smiley face. That's all we're trying to do. So when we do that, we know that generally sellers have the same concerns. Our goal with objection blocking is to make sure that they never verbalize them. Because when they verbalize an objection, it's 80 times more challenging to deal with it once it's been verbalized than if they never came out of their mouth. So what I mean by setting the expectation is now we've delivered the promise and I go, great. So, Bob, the next thing I would love to do is I would love to tour your beautiful home. I'd like to start on the main floor first, then go upstairs, downstairs. Then I'd like to put my shoes back on and I would love to do a full 360 of the exterior. After touring your home, I would like to sit back down at the kitchen table because I have some very, very valuable information that I want to go over with you. We'll sit down. I'm going to go over, we say Colorado's most innovative home selling program, right? Wherever you're at, call it your innovative home selling program. But Colorado's most innovative home selling program, sold in 65. From there, I'm going to get your seller preferred terms, everything exactly the way you want it to make this the most exceptional experience ever. Then I'm going to take you through estimated net sheets so you'll know what you're walking away with after it's all said and done. And then from there, I'll just answer any questions about the process. But I'm never going to ask any questions. I'm never going to ask them if they have any questions because they're not going to because everything's been blocked. Now, right here, your natural instinct is going to be like, any questions before we look at the home? Zap yourself. Dog collar zap yourself. We never, ever, please write this down. Never, ever, 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 ever ask, do they have any questions? Because if you do, right then they're going to go, well, yeah, before we go look at the house, do you guys pay for staging? Now you got to deal with this whole staging objection. Everything's a rhythm. So now I just set the expectation of what we're going to do. So I'm going to go over the program. So in there, they're going, well, when he goes over the program, he's going to have to talk about marketing and these things. So I'll be fine there. Estimated net sheet. Well, he talked about seller preferred terms, getting me exactly what I want. So he's going to obviously go through all of that. He's going to go through estimated net sheets. That's where I can drill him on commission. So I'll just shut up and wait till then. And so all of these things are taken care of. Now the rhythm of this has got to be very smooth. So as soon as you're done setting the expectation, you go, great, can we start in the living room? And you get up and start moving, right? You get up and immediately start moving. They're going to be like, oh, okay. Not, before we look at the home, do you have any questions? Okay. So now we're going to tour the home. I should have had this up. I apologize, Anna. These are the things that we're going to do in setting the expectations, right? Review estimated net sheets, establish your seller preferred terms. And now we're going to tour the home with a purpose. Now, this is a very important piece. As I start to tour the home, I go, Bob, as you take me through your property, would you please be so kind to point out any upgrades or improvements you've made to the property since purchasing it? And also, as we go through, would you be willing to point out anything that you think a buyer may have concern with that could come up on a home inspection? And then I just take notes, right? And again, you're in control. We're going through the entire property. Now, here's one of the pro tips that I want to make sure you have. As soon as you start looking at the home, a lot of times they go, well, you're a real estate agent, so you must be a stager, an interior designer. And they start asking you a bunch of questions. So What do you think about the living room furniture? Does it seem too cluttered? Do you think we should remove that big couch? Because I told him we should move that big couch and he doesn't agree with me. What do you think, Brendan? Alert, you want to be in a battle between Mama and Papa Bear or Mama Bear, Mama Bear, or any bears? I don't want to be in that dispute. I go, that's an excellent question. My role is to get you the highest price possible for this home. I have a team that helps me in doing this. So I have a certified state stager that is part of our program that'll come over and meet with you and take you through the entire property to make sure that we have this home looking perfect for when buyers come through. Her name is Stacy. She's amazing. So yeah, no worries, but I'd like to see the rest of the home and then I'll get her scheduled. Now, in your area, you can pay any staging consultant $250. It's probably cheaper in different areas to do this. Now, remember, you're getting paid a certain amount of money in your value package. For us, 3.5% for our service fee, right? Is it worth me spending $250 to have a stager come in and handle certain things? Doesn't mean I'm paying for staging. She's very scripted on how to talk them into doing staging if they want to pay her to do actual staging, but she'll do a staging consultation, takes about an hour, and then I dodge all of those bullets. What color do you think we should paint this? What do you think we should do about all of the, dead animal heads we have hanging on the walls? What do you think we should do about this? All of those things get eliminated. Now, that's going to be hard for some of you that are very opinionated, that have a design background. If you still want to give your insight and knowledge, knock yourself out. Just tread lightly. Because I might be coming in right after you. You tell them that you think they need to do all these things, and I tell them, let's get a certified stager in there. I go, again, I have a team of professionals. They sign with me. They don't sign with you because they don't want to have to paint the pink bedroom back to beige or whatever it is. All right. So now I know we're almost out of time. As we go through this house, we're going to be going upstairs, downstairs, basement. Now we do a full 360 of the exterior. Backyards and people's landscaping is massively important to them. Not on all houses. I know some don't have backyards and some are gross and some are all of this, right? Take a look at everything. Make sure you're looking at the outside, looking for structural issues, gutters, roof, how old the air conditioning unit is. You're kind of getting an entire perspective here. Make sure you know all of the components.